So right guys, as you can see, what I've done is basically I have drilled a hole into this end cap rubber cap, and now that's connected to the vacuum. So we'll give this a try.
Hey, welcome to the channel, guys. Another weekend of fun. Well, I'll bring you guys along for the ride. Definitely there's a lot of work to be done today, as usual. So we're gonna be working on the garage. I'll be heading out to Lowe's again to pick up some materials, and we'll go from there. Check back to the bit.
Hi Chester. Hi baby.
Chester's waiting. Chester's waiting. Hey. Oh. Hey. Hey. Big boy. Hey, big boy.
Hey big boy. Waiting for mommy? Waiting for mommy? Well, guess what guys, got a few items that came into the mail. Of course, you know one thing. Another DIY video there for sure. You hungry, boy? Are you hungry? Okay, I'll feed you now. Wait. Sit down. Good boy. Good boy, Chester. Okay. It slowly. Let's go. Time to walk the little man. Okay, boy. Okay, boy. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, time to go. Time to go for a walk. Right, Cheto? Well, you know guys, it's starting to get warmer in Calgary. Pretty soon they will be putting our driveway. Can't wait, because every time it rains or it snows again, look, everything gets muddy, you know. Just can't wait to have my driveway. I can wash my cars because they're fairly filthy now. So anyways, we'll take you guys along for the ride, or for a walk with Chester here. It's his morning routine to get out and do his business as usual. There you go. Good boy. Oh, what a beautiful day. Well, as I mentioned, folks, I'll be working on the garage again today, and basically with all the dust and the sanding that will be happening here, the garage is starting to get really dusty, and so I'm heading out to Lowe's or possibly Home Depot today, and I'm thinking about building a kind of cyclone. I don't know if you guys know what the cyclone is. There's quite a bit of video in YouTube about that, and it's really cool how this thing would basically separate all your dust and sawdust and all the debris into a container, and it just, I guess, nice to prevent it from truly getting into the main vacuum system. So it does prevent it from prolonging the life of the vacuum as well in the whole 9 yards. And at the same time, I'm hoping that it limits the airborning of those dust, because I don't want to be inhaling them as I'm working in the garage in that sense. So anyways, guys, we'll be heading out to the hardware store and gather all those components. And the lineup that we have here, I don't know if I'm gonna head in there, because there's quite a bit of lineup going on. I got my mask on and everything, but no way, I am not going in there. That's too long. All right, folks, I'm gonna take my chance, because I need some stuff to get the project going. So might as well go line up and see how it goes from here. All right. These are long. The lineup is Home Depot. Well, I got my filter for the rigid vacuum that I have, and here's my cyclone buckets that I'll be using, and I'm gonna head out to the plumbing department to get the piping that I need for the cyclone. This is how bad the situation is at this point. For me to do all the sanding of the wall, I don't have any dust mask to buy. It all ran out due to the pandemic here. Everybody's just buying dust mask and all that. So I'm out of luck in terms of my dust mask here. Anyways, plumbing. Time to do some sanding on this wall. So I figured it's pretty much good to go, I guess, to make sure we sand it off and have the surface a lot more smoother, and then we can start painting pretty soon here. Well, folks, as I started doing some sanding, I noticed how bad it is really in terms of dust and all that. So what I have decided to do is to pretty much go out and get some protection here. I have a full overall to protect myself from the dust and all that 9 yards, and I do have a mask, heavy duty mask, and I'm gonna use that because I don't want to be inhaling all that dust coming from that powder there. So anyways, guys, I'll be continuing to sand. I might start working on getting the whole wall here as well in terms of mudding, but that's where we're at this point. I'm gonna do a bit of a cleanup here in the garage and then start working on the garage for this weekend. Stay tuned. folks, my LED lights are pretty much installed now, and yeah, it's definitely, let me close the door here so we can see exactly how nice it is in terms of brightness. Just gotta get my putt lights or my puck lights converted to the white light to kind of match everything here per se. Yeah, look how nice it is. Let me flip the camera here quick. Yeah, folks, look at it. It's so bright. There's definitely plenty of light in this shop here, that's for sure. Again, I was able to climb up with the help of my my daughters to hold me up there a little bit to be able to get up to that ceiling over there. So no, it is nice. I'm pretty happy with these lights. Of course, these lights are not really sponsored or anything, but it's one of those lights that you get from eBay. There are those 3 LED prongs that basically you can adjust up and down kind of thing. So yeah, no, it's pretty nice. I'm loving it. Again, like I said, I just gotta change those bulbs to a lighter or more in the white light, and it basically matches the whole thing here now. It gives it more brightness. I will be continuing to do some mudding throughout. I figured I'll do the mudding first and then do all the sanding, and then from there do the painting all in one shot. So that's what I'm doing. As you notice, guys, I was able to clean up the whole garage, except those tires there, but other than that, I have cleared up my tools. I took them all out because I figured it'll be a lot easier to truly work on the garage without anything inside here. So anyways, hi folks, as part of the project, I decided to build my own cyclone. I noticed that how dusty and dirty it is doing all this work in the garage in terms of the dust on these drywall and the whole 9 yards. I figured I will build a cyclone to sort of gather all this dust instead of just running the shower vac and doing it that way. I figured I'd just create a cyclone here for me to use long term. All right, folks, the cyclone is pretty much done, as you can see. So we'll give this a try. All right, a moment of truth. I will be vacuuming some areas here. To begin with, I'm gonna turn this whole thing on. You get suction.
Feel uninvited. Left home in West LA. I'm not excited. So uninspired. On my way to play the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder. She loves me, yeah. She needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer. Just wanna touch like back when we were younger. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me.